We've got V8, we've got modern F1 car, we've got V6, we've got me, the V10, all together going down the straight, sparks being kicked up by the cars in front. Who's got the grunt? Handbrakes on in, look at that. Rock. Oh my god. Hey guys, Jimmy here, and welcome back to another video, and I've just noticed that this is an actual bomb site in here. I'm so sorry. So basically over the last week or so I've been trying to get this office into an actual state where I can make content in it and not feel like I'm just in somebody else's bedroom. So what I've done, because all I know when it comes to decoration is just put loads of shit on the walls, and now it feels like an actual space to make content. Also, yes, Shedrick, Sheddington, Shedrick Diggory. It is good to be back in this rig. I liked having the Praga rig. It's awesome to have that to do sort of training and stuff in it. But my god, my poor virgin arse, man. That thing just destroys it because there's no padding in that seat. Just solid seat. And I'm not solid. I'm a weak man. So over the last week, you might have noticed I've not really been around that much. I was just taking a little bit of time off, mainly a mental health break. Won't go into it too much, but I was getting pretty damn stressed with real life and YouTube stuff. But the week off really helped with that, so thank you for your patience. But it also gave me time to think of stupid ideas, because that's what sim racing is and what sim racing should be, in my mind. Because sim racing recently has just been esports, it feels like. I'm bored of seeing people in GT3 cars go around circuits. So I thought, what can I do to just get rid of that, throw it out the window, in the bin? Uh-oh. This little guy here does not want to stay on the wall. I'm quite concerned I'm going to get clouted by this thing mid-race. So I'm going to put this down here. Good little Mazda. But the stupid idea came from two places. Firstly, from Goodwood, because Goodwood is always amazing because you see loads of different types of cars from different eras racing against each other on circuit, which is quite rare. And secondly, from a series that I'm not even sure if it exists anymore, actually. I'm going to actually double check if it does. Oh, it does exist! I thought it was over for some reason, but it's basically where dentists, very rich dentists, buy old F1 cars and smash them around circuits and race against each other. Again, like just completely different years, all on the circuit at once. It's amazing to see. And it's actually how my boy Lord Rags got points towards his super license, because there's a little loophole there, because I think he maybe won the series. I'm not really sure, but yeah, you can blame Boss GP for Lord Rags. So it made me think, why don't I do that? There's no reason why I shouldn't, and so I have. What I've done is I've found F1 cars spanning 40 years and smashed them into a grid together. It should be fine. Now, just before I get into our car list for today, and trust me, it's a really good one, especially if you're an F1 fan. If you enjoyed the video at any point, I appreciate you tapping that like button. You can subscribe as well. And if there's anything in the video that you didn't like, or maybe you have some constructive feedback, or something you did like and you want to let me know, then feel free to do so in the comments below. So yes, the grid. And first of all, I've got to say thank you to my boy Bailey, because he helped me sort of get all this stuff together. There's a lot of stuff here. And it's pretty mixed. So we're going to start from the top. And again, the idea is here to have about 40 years worth of F1 history on one grid. I wanted initially to go like 2 by 2 by 2 in terms of year, but there aren't really mods for every year out there that are good or decent that we can use here. So there are a couple of gaps every now and then, but I think we've got it covered for the most part. And we start off with an Ocella from 1984, powered by an Alfa Romeo, of course turbo car as well. Then we have a Lotus 98T, which I've driven many times before and is a proper weapon in its own right. Then we have the McLaren MP4 5, as driven of course by Ayrton Senna, and the Jordan from 1991. We've got a V12 Ferrari in there as well, so that prepared to have your ears just ruined by that thing. A Williams FW16 and also an FW19 as well, to sort of give a bit of representation to the late 90s. One of the coolest sounding mods you can get in the Assetto Corsa, the Mercedes MP413. A 2002 BMW FW24, Montoya hours, who is up. The Renault R25, we also have the McLaren MP4/22. A Ferrari F138, a Williams FW31, just reading a list here. An FW37 as well, so one of the first of the hybrid cars. Formula Hybrid 2020, myself, and I'm in a V10 car from the 2000s, this one, and Arrows, because orange livery is best livery, and the car from next year, the Formula Hybrid X 2020 Evo. So a really good range of cars there, and to make it somewhat fair on our grid, I'm actually going to be starting them in age order. So the oldest car starts first, with the newest car starting at the back. The exception though being me, I'm going to start towards the back as well and see how far I can make my way through the grid in my 2000 F1 car. You see, this is why I love sim racing, by the way, because you can just do mad stuff like this. I could not imagine these cars racing in anger on the same circuit in real life, because the owners, more than reasonably, would just be too precious. Here I can send my Arrows on a Priceless Williams and not have to worry about Lord Twattington IV coming over and breaking my legs, so all good. My virginity, gotta make sure no girl comes near me. Don't wanna hug, don't wanna kiss, just wanna sit on my sim rig and miss the apex of the next course. So how awesome is this grid? Up front somewhere, we've got that Osella sitting on the pole position next to a 98T, because why the hell not? And I'm in a Formula Hybrid sandwich, so I'm going to guess we're going to probably get a terrible start and lose a few positions. But I'm really interested to see that after 7 laps around Imola here, who's where. I will warn you, however, though, that AI have shown a certain enthusiasm for sending it off the course at high speed around here. And now that I say that out loud, maybe that wasn't quite appropriate given the circuit. I'm like, oh, sorry. So on the grid then, in our Formula Hybrid sandwich, we're in the F2000 car, V10, no traction control, no launch control, groove slick tyres. Let's have an awful start. There you go. Oh, come on. There's the power band. And we're away. All the cars in front bunched up already. I don't want to just game this too much. I want to have a good comparison here. It's like, come on, go! Go! There's nowhere to go. Oh god, I'm making my own way. Making my way downtown. Just gonna let these guys come back ahead of me there. Standard sim racing T1 though. We join alongside the V8 Ferrari from 2013. There's the McLaren in front as well. Coming down the chicane for the first time. Oh, there's carnage. Someone's gone flying off. Who is it? It's Osella and it's the 94 Williams as well. Both off. Osella starting on pole, of course. The slowest car just got mobbed straight away. I think literally there. Stuck in the gravel. They're both going to be out, yeah. Inzani out. I assume it's going to be followed by Senna as well. Maybe Senna got going again. Easy through there. Everything's very cold right now, so just trying to make sure I don't scuff it too badly. Easy peasy. All the cars just going one at a time up here. No TC there, and standing on the throttle. I've got about 700 horsepower or so going for those rear tyres, and they just can't take it. On the groove tire like that, so you've got to be a bit more progressive than you would be in a normal car with slicks. Following the Ferrari down the hill now. Got the grunt, and look at that! Look at the power difference! And the speed difference in a straight line there between the 2000 car and one from 2013. Oh, he dives up the inside though. Bit more downforce and maybe a bit more grip on those slicks as well. But now I get to unleash V10 goodness. This thing is a missile in a straight line. It always was. What's that? Oh, there goes the 2015 car. DRS leaving me for dead in a straight line. Those cars will do about 350 Ks at the end of a straight. This one's struggling to get to 310, 320 towards the end there. No DRS, of course. The exit of the corner. Oh! Send it. Ferrari's going to send it instead. Come on now. Easy. This is an awesome race so far. And if you can see up above, the red, flash of red, that's the V12 F1 car. You're going to hear it before we get close to it, though. Side by side, the Williams up the hill. They've got more speed than me. I've got to wait. Give them the corner. Come on, little Arrows. Oh, yellow flag. That can't be good. Someone's spun, perhaps, up here. Who is it? No, we're okay. I just took it easy through there in case the AI has stopped. That's a place I like to have a big crash down there. Clouds of smoke being kicked up on the left as well as we all descend down the hill. Being so easy on the brakes in this car. It's quite rearward brake bias, so just like to have a bit of a chomp if you're a bit too aggressive. There is the V12 in front. Bit slower for corner. And now we've got Mob. We've got V8. We've got modern F1 car. We've got V6. We've got me, the V10, all together going down the straight. Sparks being kicked up by the cars in front. Who's got the grunt? I can hear the Ferrari there. Modern F1 car goes up the inside. The McLaren in front of the V8, nowhere to go. Me nowhere to go. I'm caught off my power band there as well. The V12 car just about hanging on in front of the McLaren, but inevitably falling back. Corner exit's not great for the cars in front. Going to take advantage of that. And there is the V12. We are now being abused. Oh, there goes the Ferrari going for a move. Oh, what a noise. It feels bad to overtake it. Is he going to try something? He is. He's there. Bit of contact, but we're through. That V12 sound amazing, but about 150 horsepower less than this V10. How mad is that to think? Let's try and make sure we nice and calm into the chicane here, using a bit of a curb. What we got in front is the McLaren there. Slow off the corner. Come on. V8 versus V10 acceleration. There's a Jordan up front. Another V8 Ford engine car. The Schumacher Jordan from 91. Oh, I'm just staying on the outside a bit there. I knew that McLaren was there. And again, another drag race. Oh, I got Biff there off the corner. V10 versus V8. It's so similar. Come on, V10. Jordan in front, slow. I'm going to get boxed in. Come on, around the outside of the Jordan. No. I've got to be so careful getting on the throttle compared to the cars around me. Oh no, Jordan, why? I've been Schumachered. Oh, it was all going so well. Oh man, Jordan, no. It's okay, we can catch up again, I think. Oh man, this has been awesome so far. All the different cars and characteristics, all the different noises. My God, the noises are so good. Oh, it's Roberto Moreno. Okay, not a Schumacher moment, but now we get to overtake that V10 all over again. If I can not spin myself coming out of the corners. But again, this is genuinely one of the great things, one of the things that I love and that keeps me passionate about sim racing is that, oh, well, I've been very fortunate to go racing in real life and it's been amazing. But this experience of getting to drive against different generations of F1 cars, and whichever car you like, is something you would just not have in real life unless you are insanely rich and buy like 15 F1 cars and hire people to drive them for you. You can do that in sim racing and you get to just enjoy it for a moment, which is, to be honest, worth the price of admission if you ask me. Now, big chain of cars up ahead. I'll do my best to try and catch up before the end of the race. Come on to lap 5 now of this race. I have no idea who's leading. That V12 really struggles to get up the corners, doesn't it? Right, let's look at the speed difference now. Now we're getting it. Took a little while to get there, but we got past eventually. It seems that out the corners, that initial acceleration is pretty decent, but as it gets to the top end, maybe drag takes over or just a lack of power, and we go through. Those cars are quite light, though. Those old V12s, like 600 kilos, something like that, compared to modern cars, which are a lot heavier. Easy. Right, who's in front now? Right, it's so good to get to drive this car again. I've really missed driving mad old cars. It's been a little while, but it's always fun driving an F1 car, a V10 one at that as well. If not for the noise, then just for the experience. Someone's off up there. Oh, it's the McLaren. I think that's Hamilton. It's the McLaren that I was with before. He's been biffed down the bottom of the hill. He's in the wall hard. I don't think he's going to be continuing. Another place for us. There you go. Hamilton out. And we've got the Senna McLaren now. The Felipe Massa Ferrari, I think it is. 2013 car. Again, what a combination of cars this is. Having to be careful, though, because the braking of that McLaren's catching us out. Let's see what that McLaren's got in a straight line, shall we? Come on, little rocket. That car in front's got DRS. We don't have that. But we have got the power advantage. I have to lift there. He cut me off. Oh, the McLaren's so early in the brakes. I have to avoid him. Oh, man. That McLaren was so early in the brakes. No chance. Oh, it's the Evo. That's what's been hounding me. Damn it. You're seeing the upside and the downside of racing against other F1 cars on circuit. It's just such differing ways of driving there. I got caught out big time by the brakes. I thought I'd brake fairly early, but apparently not. Oh, get off the curb, Jimmy. The leader is on the final lap. We've been absolutely wrecked by whatever's leading. I can only assume it's one of the newer cars that's got through the field. Oh my God, get off that curb. Just sweaty work this. Right, okay, come on. We've got this 2022 car is going to disappear down the straight, so we've got to really try and Get a good exit out of here. Or just ruin it completely. There it goes. My god, the speed of the modern cars is unreal. Even compared to the V10s, which were amazing. Who's that coming by? Oh, it's the 98 McLaren. Where's that come from? McLaren versus McLaren versus... Oh, come on. I've got to get by him. Sorry, Senna. Oh, no. I just overestimate how much grip this thing has in the corners. These old F1 cars are really slow in the corners compared to modern machinery. That 98 McLaren just doing me dirty. Big time. Can I catch him or not? Easy. Oh, he's made a mistake there. Come on. I have to beat this car. It's older than me. Over the curbs. First gear because I'm a madman. Oh, damn it. Come on. I don't think I'm close enough. I need to be right on him out of the last corner to get a run to the line. I don't think I'm going to do it. McLaren in front's a bit too quick for the old arrows. Oh, I'm trying too hard now. But there you go, guys. That was 7 laps with 40 years worth of F1 cars on the circuit. I finished bang in the middle, P13 pretty much. Who the hell won this thing then? I know I got spun a couple of times, so that's mad. So up front then, it was Jacques Villeneuve in the 97 Williams that won from the 2005 Renault, from the 2004 Ferrari. Now, I'm going to say that that 97 car shouldn't have won this race or been anywhere near winning this race. So that mod might be a bit fast, but really damn cool to see all the other cars work out. I actually got beaten by a 98T. I think so I got spun and I got crunched off the circuit. And of course beaten by the MP413, which is another car that's older than me. I actually was only... I was third to last of the finishers. So not the best result for me there, but how awesome was it seeing all those cars on the grid together and seeing them race together. So many different styles of driving, so many different powertrains, so many different shapes of car. You don't get to see that in real life. That's why sim racing is fucking awesome. But guys, if you enjoyed that video, if you enjoyed watching this mad concept, feel free to tap that like button. You can subscribe as well if you want. And let me know if you want to see any more mad stuff in the comments below. I'm open to doing stuff like this because it's just, honestly, just too much fun. Take care, have an awesome day, and I'll see you all next time.